I'm keeping it in because I told my producers I'd wait till at least the second segment, but I love the movie. But we're not gonna start there because I didn't know this, but I know that you love music, but I didn't know you were, is it Flossie Rose?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you still sing and write songs?
I do, I'm not as that anymore though.
Yeah, I love that.
I do.
When did you fall in love with music and start writing?
I come from a big musical family.
Oh.
Like, my brother is a singer-songwriter, my sister is a singer-songwriter, my parents always were playing great music, so it just felt very natural that we were all picking up guitars.
That is so different from my childhood, ironically. Yeah, that's so crazy. You're very musical as well. You play piano, you dance.
Yeah, I dance, I play piano, and yeah, as a kid, we did like the whole kind of ballet point, ballet tap, tap, jazz.
I did that too,
yeah, all of that. And
ballet was quickly not for me.
Yeah, I know. I remember when you buy like the ballet shoes and they're all fresh and new and you put them in, you go, ow!
Yeah. It's like, this is horrible.
Break them down.
Yeah. Tap was fun.
Pretty, though.
I like the noise. I know, when you see it done right.
It's deceivingly pretty.
When you see it done how I did it, it's funny. In an SNL sketch. So is it true, I heard this and I hope it's true, that a psychic told your mom that you were going to be in a Marvel movie? That's so specific.
Shut up.
That is amazing.
When I first came to LA to pursue acting, my mom saw a psychic and was like, so what's gonna happen here? Is this a good idea? What's up with my daughter? And she was like, oh my God, I just got chills. I saw her in a superhero movie. And here we are.
So
this is a good psychic. Yeah, I need her number.
Now you gotta go back.
I need her number.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I know, you hear about things like that and it makes you want to try it, but then I feel like I'm such a skeptic. Are y'all open?
Or they then tell you that you're gonna end up somewhere else and you're like, oh, I didn't like that though.
Yeah.
Somebody today, I was walking my son, we were getting coffee this morning, and this woman saw me and she said, hey, I'm telling you, you're supposed to heal. You're gonna be, your whole year is gonna be about healing. And I was like, and it was like in a prophetic way, and I was like, I feel like, okay, you could stop any human on the side of the road and go, this year is about healing, and it's so broad. I was nice.
That's a lot of work, though. You're like, oh, God,
I was like, don't you put that pressure on me. I was like, don't you put that weight on me. What if it's just going to be the carefree fun year? I don't know. It was just really funny. I was like, as you could say to everyone, what if that psychic tells everyone that walks in, your kid's going to be in a Marvel movie?
Yeah.
That would be amazing to find out. I'm gonna make it my mission. All right, let's take a quick break. I need more coffee. We have an audience member who can help us out.
Hi, everyone. My name is Melania, and I'm a student at Columbia University. I can't wait to see Thunderbolts, especially for the fight scenes. I'm an aspiring fight choreographer.
You look like you're in it.
And I love Marvel for all of the action sequences. I can't wait to see y'all kick ass in this movie. More with Kelly and the cast of Thunderbolts when we come back.
We're back with the cast of Thunderbolts, Florence Pugh, John-Kamen and Geraldine Viswanathan. The idea of this movie is a bunch of misfit superheroes coming together to save the world, but they have to confront their past to do so. I think everyone in life, we were talking about in the break, before we get deep dive into it, tell everybody kind of your characters if they're unaware.
So I am playing Yelena Belova. I played her 6 years ago in the first movie, Black Widow. This is where we're at now with her. She's a little bit different. She's finding it hard to process, obviously, what's happened to her and what's happened to her life and who she's lost. And she's fully in this pit of grief and self-loathing and depression. And it is truly through connecting with others and being there for others and being relied on and having purpose that actually gets her out of that state. And I think that's pretty similar for all of the characters. We meet them all in a very hard time in their lives. I mean, and it's the same for Ghost, isn't it?
Yeah, because, I mean, Ghost, so I play Ghost, Ava Starr, and we found her 8 years ago, I believe, in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and she, you know, was kind of fighting for her life, and she had this kind of uncontrollable, flickering pain that was just endured to her, and we find her in this movie very much in control of her body, in control of her power, which is actually very scary. And she's got a whole different demeanour, but she's very much alone, and her guard is very, 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 very much up. It's like Fort Knox. And I think for her journey is kind of understanding forgiveness, not just within yourself, but forgiveness of the situation, letting your guard down, and it's okay to rely on other people and be relied on as well.
That was the best part of watching all these individuals have to come together that usually are loners.
Yeah.
You know, in another sense. What about yours is a complicated one?
I play Mel,
Yeah.
who is an assistant.
Yes.
Shout out to assistants
Yes, yeah.
everywhere.
And you work for an
Yeah. She's
not
tough.
great.
No.
Oh.
She's a complicated woman.
That's how we'll word it.
But
Yeah.
she's a boss nonetheless. Yeah.
Yeah. She's crazy, but yeah. She's feeling crazy. But did everybody have to have like the sexiest voice ever to get this job? Are y'all listening? Like you all three have like such like sexy like voices. Like I don't think that was a requisite,
Thank you
but
very
prerequisite.
much.
But yes, it's very well done, God.
We're like, thank you.
Yes, I'm gonna start trying to sound cool too. No, these are all misfit superheroes. I was telling you on the break, and I want to get to it now because I feel like I love Marvel movies. I'm such a kid that loves, I'm 43 and will still go when I'm 80. I love them. I think they're so great. One, because escapism is important and that kind of thing is important, I think, in the whole fantasy world. But I loved this one, almost one of my favorites out of the whole thing because you get the action, and they're incredible, the action scenes, but then also you get the joke, the wit of y'all and the timing, the comedic timing. It's so good. Everybody in it is so good. But I loved the message that we all have like a darkness to us at times. And it's if you can pull yourself out, if you have the right people around you to help pull you out, if you have people that will sit with you in it, if you have, it's just there's a lot of mental health, I think, messaging going on.
Yes, and in a sense, loneliness and depression and mental health are the villain in this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was an amazing movie to be on, and to be making it with Marvel, knowing that so many people are going to watch this movie and so many people are going to see that message and so many people are hopefully going to relate with these characters that are scrappy and gorgeous and kind.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it in press at the moment, but so many people have been asking if we learned anything when we were making this movie. And I was saying, well, actually, when I was doing this movie, I learned from the work that I was doing that I needed to admit that I wasn't doing okay and I wasn't mentally well and I was feeling weak and I needed help. And
What
it was
an
such
interesting parallel.
And it was such a wonderful correlation to be actually learning from the art that we're doing and going, oh, it's already helping. It's already changing people because it actually changed me, gave me confidence to put my hand up and say, I'm not doing okay. And it's okay to admit that.
I know. For some reason, we were brought up that it's maybe a weakness of some sort. But I think it's very much a strength.
Yeah.
Because if you can't see it, you can't change it.
Yeah.
Were there moments in your life you just kind of expressed that, like you're maybe having a hard time, but maybe when you were younger too, like you didn't feel like you fit in, or even in this industry, I feel like sometimes I'm on a red carpet and I'm like, why am I here? Do you have those moments, right?
I mean, yeah, imposter syndrome definitely runs through my veins. But no, I mean. Yeah, touching on what Florence said is there's a beautiful kind of synergy with the characters and I think the actors that are playing the characters because I have such a bond with Ghost and with Ghost, you know, we're always travelling a lot in this industry and, you know, you're kind of on your own a lot and that loneliness and having that voice to speak up and say, do you know what, actually, I'm not doing okay, what you said. And it's, you know, finding, and I don't know, this whole cast has been such an incredible family in this movie. With the themes that we've done.
And that's the theme, is like making sure you have people, your people.
Yeah, your people, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, did you say misfits? Have we ever felt like misfits?
Yeah.
I've done naughty things.
I love this conversation.
But mine were more
say more.
Mine were more like, how much can I get away with, but also still being sweet? So, like, at school, you're not allowed to have any piercings, and so I'd get loads of piercings.
Yeah.
And then
Well, they made it the red button. That's on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then if I saw teachers coming towards me, I'd be like, trying to pull it out.
Yeah.
That was as far as naughty as I went. Like, I didn't steal anything, or like, I wasn't like a bad girl, but that was my version of naughty. It's like, oh, I'm gonna really get them.
So I heard that you love to cook. Did you cook while you were there?
I did, indeed.
What
It's
do
my
you
favorite
cook?
thing. I just love. It's where I grew up and I came from, like hosting and making food for people that you love and giving them that love. So I got them round on the weekend. We had a barbecue. It was a whole day affair. We were all working the next day. There were plenty of homemade cocktails that I was handing out like there was no tomorrow, and there was a tomorrow. I was so stupid. But yes, I did a big barbecue, and I quickly gave the boys the task of the barbecue because it was so smoky. I was like, I've got a great outfit on. Off you go.
Yeah, do that.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I heard, do you knit? Because I crochet. Do you,
Oh, really?
I've never, is it knitted? Knitted? I've never knit. Is it already plural? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's already past to, is it? I don't know.
Go back.
You do love to knit? How long have you been doing that?
I started on set. It's like a good activity because you can still like engage with people and chat while you're making a little hat.
What, you'd make hats?
I'll make a little hat. That's all I can make right now.
I can only make, I crochet, I can only make a blanket and a scarf because it's just one rectangle. Yeah.
Yes,
But I
nice.
started because it's good, I'm ADHD and it's hard for me to settle.
Yes.
So, and my sister's like, you should do something. And so I started crocheting, but I love it. It's one of those things I love to do. I also heard that in your downtime on set, you and Julia, would you trade puppy photos or something? What is about puppies?
Yeah. She was like, Geraldine, you need a puppy. And I was like, you're so right, Julia. And then we just kind of like went back and forth exchanging, various puppy photos. Oh, there she is, my queen.
That's a big task though, getting a dog. I'm just,
Totally. I was like, and you'll help me look after it, Julia?
Yeah.
But no, we're both dog girls, and we just were like, our whole like, you know, chat feed is just like dog video, dog video, dog video. Yeah.
Let's talk stunts. I found out, okay, the movie starts with Florence's character jumping from the second tallest building in the world because she's doing great emotionally. She's just really in a great place. And I heard that you asked for that.
Yeah, look at her go.
Okay, Tom Cruise.
I'm like, I have so many feelings. You're obviously adventurous, because that's you.
Yeah, I did the bit where you actually see me falling off the
Where
top
you fall off of...
the top bit. This.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm on a winch, and there's a massive structure above me, and I had to get up oh my God, I'm sweating. I had to get up the side of the building and not topple forward. You know how you get up out of bed or get up out of a pool or get up off the steps? It's like that, but with like that drop in front of you.
It's like not like that at all.
No, but that's the thing is you've done that move, I mean, 1,000 times in your life, and then suddenly you have to do it and not fall, and you're like, ah! So that was terrifying.
It looked bad.
But it was so cool to do, and I'm so glad that I did it. I did fight for it, and I'm just like really, really proud of the stunts team. I'm proud of this movie. I'm proud of the people that thought that I could do it, and proud of myself.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Are you like one of those people that's
Yes.
like, oh, look, I'll jump off a cliff into the water?
Yes.
Kind of, we're so different.
From a young age.
I know, I had friends that would be
love
like,
it.
we should do this. I'm like, I will find the one rock, right? I will find it. Yeah.
I love jumping off waterfalls, out of planes.
No,
I could tell that because we went to Utah.
why don't you just like go to the waterfall and get in it? Like, you know, what did she do in Utah?
We went to Utah. We went ziplining.
I made the
I like zip lining.
We went ziplining, and literally, I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, okay, like holding on to it. And then Florence just runs, and she's just
doing,
spinning.
like, tricks.
Yeah, literally spinning, like backwards, like lying back, like spinning, and just literally. I was like, you are fearless.
At one point, I was like a backwards banana.
Yes, because it feels good. I
So
like
fun.
zip lining. It's fun. I don't
It
know
was
why.
great.
That's not adventurous to me.
Okay.
But that's just like
Brag.
fun. No, I mean, that's not scary to me for some reason. But no, that feels cool.
Yeah.
Like you're flying.
It does feel like you're flying.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, it's the same feeling. It's the same feeling of wanting to jump off that building. You're just a lot higher.
Okay. I was going to ask a question.
Go on.
But we have kind of a game coming, so maybe
Go
I
on,
won't ask
go on,
it.
ask
Okay.
it, ask it.
If you've been asked this a billion times, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
What?
What superpower would you want?
I'd want to fly.
I would want to fly.
I would want to fly. I dream about flying.
Me too.
I dream about falling and then managing to just escape the floor.
Yes. Yes, a little Harry Potter
Yes.
number. Yes.
And then your stomach goes like.
Yeah. What would yours be?
Time travel.
Damn.
Wow.
That was so quick.
I could go to like some really cool places. Woodstock. I'd go in the future, or I'd go and see what's going on over there. Then I'd come back and chill out for a bit, and then go in the
Guys,
past.
don't do this.
Yeah, guys, don't do that. And then
You're a woman, so I wouldn't go to the past. Stick to forward thinking.
Forward.
Yes.
Forward.
Yeah. What about you? What would yours be?
I think shape-shifting.
That's cool.
Because then you kind of get to do it all. You can fly.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
like what
You love that
your
one.
head where your head is at. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna take all the powers.
It's a multi.
It's a
that's
cheat
multi
code
one.
a little bit.
It's a cheat code. I like it. Okay. Everybody give it up for the ladies of Thunderbolts.